Nowadays, social problems are rather severe. We interacted with many people from China and from other countries or regions. Almost all of them have these issues. Parents often complain that their children are disobedient and indisciplined. Teachers find that students are disobedient. In the industrial and commercial sectors, employees are also disobedient. It's so much more difficult to accomplish tasks these days. Employers have no choice but to accommodate to their employees and please them. Otherwise, the latter might go on strike or quit. Let's address this issue. What's the problem? I explained that there is an important saying in the teaching of Confucius. Perform the roles of leader, parent, and teacher. I spent my childhood in the Fujian province, China. I lived in Jian'ou and attended primary school there. At that time, every family in Fujian province had an ancestral tablet enshrined. The ancestral tablets contained the words heaven, earth, leader, parent, and teacher. Almost all of them were the same. This left a deep impression on me. Hence, Confucianism teaches us to perform the roles of a leader, parent, and teacher. This teaching isn't specific to anyone, it's common to all. This is more so with Buddha's Dharma, which teaches all beings to become a Buddha, a fully enlightened being. It doesn't specify who becomes a Buddha or Bodhisattva. If that's the case, then it's unequal. Generally, it teaches everyone to become a Buddha or Bodhisattva. Confucianism teaches everyone to perform the roles of a leader, parent, and teacher. If you could thoroughly understand its meaning and practice it, all your problems would be solved. Your children would become obedient. Your students would listen to your instructions and guidance. Your employees would obey you, and the problem is solved right away. Where does the problem lie nowadays? This is because among the three roles, you only performed one role, but not the other two. Hence, the problem emerges. Why are our children disobedient? Because we are their parents and only performed the role of parents. We haven't fulfilled the responsibility of being a teacher. A teacher's responsibility is to educate and guide them, but we haven't done so. We also haven't fulfilled the responsibility of a leader. A leader leads the children. As parents, we have to educate our children through leading by example. Children learn from their parents and follow their examples of having the correct thoughts and behaviour. They learned these since young. How would it be possible that they get involved in crimes when they grow up? It's impossible. They've learned to be good. When we are with our children, we perform the roles of their parent, teacher, and leader in leading them. When these three roles are well performed, our family would be a happy one and the problem is solved. The same principle applies to teachers at school. When we only perform our role as the teacher, but we've neglected the roles of a parent and leader, our students' problems would arise. If we, as teachers, are able to perform all the three roles, our problems would be solved. Students have no reason not to love their teachers. We were exiled students during the Sino-Japanese War. In our entire lives, we are forever grateful for the love and care shown by our headmaster and teachers. Even though we've left our teacher for many decades, we don't dare to violate what was taught by him. What's the reason? Our teacher had performed the 3 roles. He was our teacher. He treated his students just like his own children. He cared for us, looked after us, and assisted us in all aspects wholeheartedly. It's impossible that we don't feel grateful. He was also the best leader to his students. He had performed the 3 roles. Using this analogy, if you're a boss in the industrial and commercial sectors, you're the leader of all your employees. If you can treat your employees as your own siblings or children, you love and take good care of them and provide assistance and help them to solve their problems, they would be loyal to you for sure. As their teacher, you also educate them. Thus, you're not only their leader. These 3 roles could not be separated as they're interconnected as one. When you can truly perform these 3 roles of leader, parent, and teacher, you will be an exemplar for society. You're performing the role of a teacher and role model.